First Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. It says, "But the Lord said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance, or the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the inner heart." So the Lord ain't dealing with just how a person looks nice or dress nice. Okay? All right? Now, the next thing that I wrote down was, since they've been children, they've watched all type of Disney Channel movies, casting spells on them, where it shows you the princess having a happy after all. That ain't reality. Okay? So, since you've been a little girl, these women, since they've been little girls, they've been watching these Disney channels such as Disney, and it shows the princess having a happy after all, and everything's all fine. She finds this magical man. But what they're not understanding is that Disney was created by the Edomites. In Disney, that whole Disney went into witchcraft. Okay? It went into witchcraft and it used its media to mold and to shape our women into thinking that there is a guy out there that they watching Disney. That be this Prince Charming that will be oh so just gorgeous and loving, and these women would do anything for this man. You've been duped. Okay? So we're gonna go into, let's go right here to Genesis. Let's go right here to Genesis chapter 2, verse 24 here. It says, "Therefore shall a man leave his father." You know what? I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. Before we go there, what I did want to do, is show, I looked up the word charming, because Prince Charming, right? I looked up the word charming here. Now, this is right in the etymology. It says using charms, enchanting, this delightful, like somebody charms you to make you feel good. But when you go into charm, all right, of charming, you go into charm, it says to recite or to cast magical spell, to enchant. So when you were watching Disney Channel and all these different shows, these cartoons growing up as a girl, and you seen this magical man that's not according to the scriptures, you seen this man, you got a spell cast on you. And then you started living your life finding this guy and comparing this dude to what you seen on that Disney Channel. Let's go a little further down. Now check this out. When you go down, it says Prince Charming. It says, in English, was adopted into the native fairy tales such as Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella, both two cartoons we grew up on. Okay? Now, when you go down, it says, check this out. I'm going to read this little paragraph. It says, "As for me, I have always agreed with the fairy books that the moment when Prince Charming arrives is the perfect climax. Everything that goes before in the life of a girl simply leads up to that moment, and everything that comes after dates from it. And while the girl of the 20th century sallying forth in search of an adventure may not hope to meet at the next turn a knight in shining armor or a sighing troubadour, she does hope, if she is normal and has the normal dreams of a girl, to find her hero in some of the men who pass her way." So that's what you've been, these women, since they were girls. That's who they've been searching for. This knight in shining armor. This perfect climax.